I'm working on a BMW 318i, and I'm going to replace the thermostat. It comes with a housing. This is the new one. The one that's in there is actually relatively new as well, but it's not working right. It's sticking. Car's getting hot, and I can tell by the way the hoses have uneven temperatures that it's just not opening properly. This is the location, so all I need to do is disconnect two hoses. I'm going to also take off this cover, it's 2 bolts, and then it should be easy access. It's just 4 bolt holes that hold it on. I've already drained the coolant. It was really easy to find the drain spout. It's on the driver's side at the bottom, and there's a very obvious dial that when you turn it, it just starts flowing right out of a drain spout down there. So there's no need to include that in the movie. It's extremely obvious. Just getting this out of the way. Hose clamps are 8mm. I put the drain pan underneath the front of the engine to catch anything that comes out. Nothing so far. Okay. Now the 4 bolts. Just feeling my way here. Some other bolts nearby. Be careful not to take off the wrong bolts. See, like, don't take these off. Okay, I'm just trying to catch these bolts so they don't end up on the ground. So, there we go. Okay, I dropped one on the ground, but here's the old one. Going on there. It looks like somebody put some sealant on it. I don't know why, but it's rusty, and maybe that's why it's not working. But at any rate, you don't need sealant. It comes with a gasket. Here's the new one. We'll just put it back in. I mean, put it in where the old one came out. Oh, wait a minute. No, we're gonna have to clean this surface off. It's covered with sealant. So I'm just using a razor blade to clean off the surface and get all this sealant junk off of here. Looks like somebody was running this car without coolant for a while, so maybe that's why the thermostat went bad. If you run a car without coolant, it starts rusting and all kinds of damage occurs right away. There's no need to put any sealant on this. As long as this surface is flat and without any imperfections, this O-ring is going to make a perfect seal by itself. Before I tighten any of these, I just want to get them all started and lined up. And it is plastic, so I'm not going to tighten it very much. Okay, last bolt. Just tighten it ever so slightly. Now the hoses. clamps. Okay, last clamp. We'll just tighten this up, then fill it up with coolant and confirm what temperature the thermostat opens. Before you refill the cooling system, make sure you remove this bleeder screw. I'm measuring the temperature. It's now up to 163, and I'm going to feel the hoses without getting my fingers anywhere near the fan in case it comes on. That one's hot. This one's cold. So we're waiting for 190 to make sure that they both become hot. The temperature is now up to 189, and I can feel a little bit of warmth. I've got my hand in a safe place, but I'm also feeling the hose. Okay, now it's at 190, and the thermostat just opened and the hose is getting hot, so this new thermostat works perfectly.